I don't remember when this was. It was sometime around the 70s, I expect. 68, 70, around then. The computing was taking off and it was digital computers, but there was an analogue computer at Mill Hill, and this was built by a company called Pace. And how it worked was it had various knobs on it which controlled gain rates, it had amplifiers, it had summing junctions, and it was all an analogue technology. And it was used and it was run by a chap called Bruce Hammond, and for a few months I was allocated to work with Bruce on this, and we used it for plotting growth rates of, say, bacteria in media, and then you could vary the factors that were affecting the growth by maybe limiting the availability of the nutrients or what have you, with all the different knobs, and you could predict what growth rates were going to be. And they thought at the time that this would be quite a useful technique to have in a research institute. In the long run, I think most of what it could do could be done by digital electronics, and it was got rid of. But it was quite interesting. For a few years anyway, we had this unusual analogue computer, of which there is now one at the Bletchley Park Computing Museum. I went into the museum and I saw a Pace computer exactly like the one we had at Mill Hill, and I was quite thrilled to see this. So there was a chap there whose baby it was, and I chat to him about it and told him what I'd done, and he said, well, you might be interested to know, he said, that this computer, or one exactly like this, was the one that the automatic landing of aircraft was developed on, which is now used in all aircraft automatic landing systems at aerodromes, at airports. So when they come down, it was all developed originally on a Pace analogue computer, the same as this, the same as the one that you had at Mill Hill. And I didn't know that.